So, how exactly does a radio station work? It may seem like a basic question, but there are a few different types of radio station, so the requirements for each are different. In this presentation, we'll briefly go over the different types of station and a few extra bits you might need to know before setting up your own station. So, what will you learn? We'll go into a little more detail on the differences between AMFM, DAB, and web radio. We'll show you how to broadcast on each, because each one has its own requirements. We'll go over any special equipment you might need to broadcast on each, and we'll discuss whether or not you need to consider getting a license for broadcasting on your radio station, music or otherwise. Let's talk a bit about AM and FM radio stations. These stations broadcast using radio waves that transmit at different frequencies. Here's a quick fact for you. AM stands for amplitude modulation. FM stands for frequency modulation. AM is generally used to cover longer distances as the signal is a lot stronger, but it can easily be interrupted by other noises, interference, and even the weather conditions where you are. FM is less susceptible to this, but the range is a lot smaller, with the signal often getting affected by larger things like buildings and hillsides. This is why if you're driving around listening to certain radio stations, they might get interrupted by interference as you pass through cities or large hillsides. If you want to broadcast on AM or FM radio, you'll need a transmitter. Basically, this is what will send out the radio waves from your station to other people's receivers or radios. There are plenty of different types of transmitter that all offer different ranges of reach. The one we've pictured here is a SignStec mini stereo station. However, it's important to note that in the UK you do need a license to broadcast on an AM/FM frequency, even if you aren't playing music. Please check the laws in your country and make sure that you're broadcasting legally. Now onto DAB radio. Another quick fact. DAB stands for Digital Audio Broadcast. At first, DAB works the same way as AM/FM radio. You're still recording your content in exactly the same way. However, you'll need to find a multiplex operator in your area and reach an agreement with them about transmitting your broadcasts as DAB. Finding the multiplex covering your area can be found out in a simple Google search. DAB is an incredibly reliable way of broadcasting, and most people now own DAB radios either in their homes or their cars without even realizing. To broadcast over DAB radio, you'll still need a transmitter to be able to broadcast your content out. But you'll also need to contact a DAB multiplex that covers the area you wish to broadcast in. They'll help you to set that up so you can start broadcasting to that area via DAB. Here we've shown just a few of the radio stations that are on the Neocast digital DAB multiplex in Manchester. Also, again, please remember to check whether or not you'll need a license to broadcast in your country. You don't have to be playing music to need one. Finally, and arguably the easiest method, web radio is all done through computers and the internet. There's no need for a transmitter here. Because it's all done online, there are no interruptions, and listeners can stream their favourite radio station wherever and whenever they want. It's the easiest and most efficient way of getting your content out there. Unless you intend to play music, you don't need to worry about licensing, and if you use Radio.co to create your station, broadcasting via web radio couldn't be simpler. With Radio.co, everything is handled in the cloud. There's no need for any transmitters. You simply set up your station, plug in a microphone, and start broadcasting. In fact, we've made another video to show you how easy it is to set up your radio station with us in just 2 minutes. From there, you get access to things like check your live listening statistics, invite more team members to your station, and get codes to embed a customizable player into your website, as well as many other useful features like custom app builders. Got any other questions about anything we've talked about in this video? Get in contact with us via email at studio@radio.co or on our Twitter page @radio.co. If you want to get started on creating an internet radio station, you can get a 7-day free trial of Radio.co right now. Click the button on screen, or if you're a mobile user, click the link in the description below.